Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. Valentine's Day is Friday, February 14th. Call or stop into the Garden Gate on the east side of the Sigourney Square. A special gift makes a special day. Let us help. We offer a variety of fresh flowers, balloons, candy, stuffed animals, candles, and many other gift items. We pride ourselves on over 30 years of design experience. The Garden Gate, proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding areas for 27 years. Call or stop in to get your order in for Valentine's Day. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need. Attention drivers! Sinclair Napa is proud to bring you the best deals of the year on Napa Gold filters. Whether you're tuning up for a big trip or just keeping your daily driver in top shape, our unbeatable prices will keep you on the road for less. Napa has a filter for almost anything on earth that moves. Check it out today in Sigourney, Ottumwa, Centerville, Montezuma, or Williamsburg. Napa's filters are specifically designed for what you drive, how you drive, and how often you change your filters. Your car deserves the best, and so do you.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
See State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa at 309 High Avenue East for auto, home, business, life insurance, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Call Kelly at 641-673-0088 or go to kellystyleinsurance.com. That's Kelly Style State Farm Insurance, 309 High Avenue East, Oskaloosa. And welcome into another week here on Steve Shetler Media. It is Monday, February 10th. Let's see, 11 degrees to start off our Monday. Hey, our morning wake up brought to us by Brothers Market in Sigourney. Of course, they make savings simple. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com, download the Brothers Market app, get digital coupons or earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals. It's a smart way to shop. It's Brothers Market in Sigourney, and we thank them for being our headline sponsor. We also thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster, 641-673-4845, accepting new patients. Oski Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. We thank Brothers Market and Oski Dental being big parts of Steve Shetler Media. Let's get into our forecast coming up next, and it's brought to us by the Garden Gate, proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding areas for 27 plus years. And you can find them on the east side of the square in Sigourney. A great place to go for Valentine's Day. Increasing clouds today, a high of 33 degrees. And north winds around 5 miles per hour for today. Tonight, there is cloudy skies and a 30% chance of some snow expected, mainly before 2 a.m. Again, that's just a 30% chance, a low of 13. Cloudy for tomorrow, a high of 23, a little bit more windy tomorrow. Tomorrow night, snow will be likely after midnight and cloudy skies with a low of 12. In fact, a snow chance tomorrow night at 60%. Give me just a second here. And then also on Wednesday, definitely looking for some snow. And hang on, I'm having some computer issues here. Let me take care of things on my end. Give me just a second. This is the beauty of live streaming video. Snow for Wednesday, a high of 19 and 100% chance of snow. 3 to 7 inches possible on Wednesday. That's what the forecast said. 3 to 7 inches for Wednesday of snow. So we haven't had, we really truly haven't had a lot of snow and really not much for winter weather here in southeast Iowa. So Wednesday could be the day we see a little bit of a snow event, 3 to 7 inches coming up on Saturday. Now, we do want to throw this up on the screen. Valentine's Day Friday, it's coming up. Guys, gals, have you gotten your special someone a little something? Do it at the Garden Gate. Again, you can call or stop into the Garden Gate, east side of the square in Sigourney. Special gift makes a special day. They have a variety of fresh flowers, balloons, candy, stuffed animals, candles, and a whole bunch more at the Garden Gate. Call or stop in, get your orders in for Valentine's Day, again, coming up on Friday. Current conditions, weather conditions. Let's get back to the weather. Currently, we have humidity at 71%. Winds are west under 5 miles per hour. The barometer at 30.49 and dew point at 8. And right now, 11 degrees here in Sigourney, Iowa. That's according to the National Weather Service equipment right here in the Oski Dental Studios. That is your forecast. Again, Wednesday, looking like the big snow day. Let me take a peek. We'll still have a chance of some snow Wednesday night. Less than an inch of snow accumulation. And then Friday and Saturday, we could have some more snow. So keep an eye on the forecast here this week. Your weather brought to us by the Garden Gate. Let's do our This or That. It goes up at 6 a.m. each weekday morning on Facebook. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. This or That is work with music or work in silence. Silencio, por favor. I am going with, depending on the situation and what kind of work I'm doing. If I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm doing stuff for Steve Shetler Media, I'm going to work in silence. But, if I'm doing something like manual labor or, something like that, I'm going to work with music. So it totally depends, I guess, on how you're working, what environment, what situation you're working, but with music or in silence, how do you work? That's our this or that for today. Get your comments in. Here's a loaded question of the day. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney. Again, they are celebrating their anniversary going on this week, so take advantage of some of the great deals at Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney. What did you think of the Super Bowl halftime show last night? Of course, the Eagles destroyed the Chiefs last night. The halftime show. I heard a lot of people saying, you couldn't understand what the guy was saying, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? Some people loved it. A lot of people hated it. Isn't that the way it usually goes for the Super Bowl halftime show? When are they going to put Metallica on for the halftime show? Dang it. Give me some Metallica. But what did you think of last night's Super Bowl halftime show? Let us know. That comes up at noon today. Let's take a look at our tournament. It's For the Fun of It tournament, sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services on this month of February. Favorite soda. That is our topic for our tournament this month. And right now, our matchup going until 6 p.m. this evening is Sprite versus Diet Pepsi. And I tell you what, voting, right now at least, is definitely in favor of Sprite, which really kind of surprises me. I really figured there were more Diet Pepsi drinkers out there. But no. In this head-to-head matchup, Sprite so far is winning. Now, you can get your votes in till 6 p.m. Let's take a look at our brackets. Find this the post for this specific matchup that went up at 6 p.m. last night, goes through 6 p.m. this evening. And you can see so far, Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, that'll be a big old matchup. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and A&W have moved on to the second round. Right now, we're on the right-hand side of your screen. Diet Pepsi against Sprite. That matchup goes till 6 p.m. Winner will take on Dr. Pepper in the second round. Coming up at 6 p.m. this evening, we'll switch over to Wild Cherry Pepsi against Coke Zero. And then we've got Sierra Mist against Diet Mountain Dew. So those are your matchups still to come in this first round. Again, right now, Sprite versus Diet Pepsi For the Fun of It tournament, sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. What else do we have to get to? Do want to send a special shout out. Of course, we had a bunch of area wrestlers in the Girls State Wrestling Tournament Thursday and Friday. Congratulations. I said it on Saturday morning at the sports section. This girl right here is the GOAT, the greatest of all time girl wrestlers here in the state of Iowa, Rihanna Utterback from Sigourney, Keota. Rihanna, congratulations to you. I do have it confirmed. We will have Rihanna coming in on the sports section on Saturday, February 22nd. So she's got some activities going on until then. But state champ, 3 straight state championships for Rihanna Utterback. Of course, her freshman year, she chose to participate in the boys tournament, and I believe placed 8th. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong on that, but just fantastic wrestler. Definitely one of the greatest of all time in our state of Iowa, and that says a lot with this state of Iowa and wrestling. So congratulations to Rihanna Utterback. She is fantastic. Speaking of sports, coming up tonight, we've got basketball. In fact, we got basketball the next 2 nights. We're going to wrap up our regular season coverage of area basketball. Pekin at English Valleys, that's tonight. That got rescheduled from last week, as we'll have a girl-boy doubleheader tonight. Pekin at EV will go on the air shortly before 6 p.m. Tomorrow night, North Mahaska versus Oskaloosa in our regular season finale for area basketball. Then we'll get into the postseason, which we will be following North Mahaska for postseason live video streaming coverage here on Steve Shetler Media. Tune in then. We got basketball tonight and tomorrow night. Coming up this week, let's see here. We've got the Iowa Music Showcase coming up on Friday. It'll be a Valentine's Day edition. Oh, Lori and Joe King. Now, the last time they were on the show, which has been over a year ago, they packed Barnwired. We've been having really, really great crowds at Barnwired here lately, and it's going to continue this Friday. Valentine's Day, Lori and Joe King You'll be boot scooting along with Lori and Joe coming up on Friday from 11:30 to noon. And as you can see right there, they plan on playing some tunes afterwards. So bring some cash, throw some cash their way to keep them playing on Friday at the Iowa Music Showcase. That's something you can tune in for live here on Steve Shetler Media. That's something you can watch after the fact. If you miss it, the videos always stay online, and you can listen to it in podcast form. Be there in person, watch it live online, watch it later, listen to it later, however you want to take it in. We'll have the Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired in Sigourney. Also coming up on Saturday, look, I put together a new graphic for the sports section. That other one was kind of old and dated. So, sports section, live at Barnwired this Saturday. If the weather allows, as we were just looking at the forecast here a few minutes ago, it's looking kind of snowy on Saturday. So, fingers crossed, we'll have the sports section Saturday morning live at Barnwired, 119 East Marion. For home decor, coffee, and more, stop into Barnwired. We thank them. They are big partners with Steve Shetler Media. Community calendar. That's what we need to do next. I was wondering what we needed to do. I was drawing a blank. We got community calendar sponsored by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, off of Highway 149. Of course, you can book your event there. You can also go to a fantastic event on Saturday, April 26th with Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys at Enchanted Events. So lots of cool stuff coming up at Enchanted Events. Lots of cool stuff coming up in the area. We've got the Wellman Public Library having a trivia night on Saturday, February 22nd. If you like trivia, check that out. Get a hold of the Wellman Public Library for more information on that. Now, way in advance, coming up this summer, you might want to put this on your calendar. Again, way in advance, Thursday, July 24th. It's the Sweet Corn Serenade in Oskaloosa. So put that on your calendars, July 24th. And then also the New Sharon Citizen of the Year. They've got their spring festival coming up in the spring. New Sharon Citizen of the Year, searching for nominations for this year. You can see the contact info on your screen. Those need to be in by April 15th. So nominate somebody for the New Sharon Citizen of the Year. All right, I believe it is time. Well, I tell you what, I am off of my game today. Give me just a second. I got to bring up my birthdays. All right, I think I'm ready now. Let's go ahead and do our birthdays up next. Happy birthday to you. Lots of birthdays for today. Birthdays, celebrity, and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, your broker, owner, realtor, hometown-re.com. On the hometown side, we've got Summer Bryce with a birthday today. Kurt Myers, I believe Kurt's turning the big 5-0. Chloe Snakenberg with a birthday today. We've got Sarah Peel, Tiffany Hale, Jeff Runnels, Les Osborne, Kelly Beinart, Tony Engel, and Avery Smith. All of those folks. That's a bunch of hometown birthdays here on our list today. Hope you guys all have a great day. You share your birthdays with celebrities like Robert Wagner, actor from Heart to Heart and other things, 95 years old. Wow, 95 for Robert Wagner. Singer Roberta Flack is 88. We've got Olympic swimmer Mark Spitz, 75 years old. Golf's Greg Norman, the Shark, is 70. George Stephanopoulos. What a last name. George Stephanopoulos. Stephanopoulos. The TV host is 64 years old. Old George. Baseball's Lenny Dykstra. That guy always used to have a big wad of chew in his mouth back in the day. 62 years old. Actress Laura Dern is 58. Actress Elizabeth Banks is 51. And actress Emma Roberts is 34. Those are your celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Happy birthday to you folks. All right, hey, Good morning to you. It's a Monday edition of the Morning Wake Up, brought to us by Brothers Market and from the Oski Dental Studios. On this date in history, it is February 10th. On this date in history, not a ton of interesting things happening on this date. This is interesting, though. 1863, P.T. Barnum of Barnum and Bailey Circus. The guy was an entertainer. P.T. Barnum staging a wedding on this date, 1863, between General Tom Thumb and Mercy Lavina. The thing is, these two, they were little people. They were midgets. Tom Thumb, Mercy Lavina, a staged wedding by P.T. Barnum. Anything to attract attention. 1863. And then also on this date in 1933, the very first singing telegram. 1933, very first singing telegram delivered by the Postal Telegram Company in New York. So there you go. Today on the National Day calendar, it's National Home Warranty Day. It's National Clean Out Your Computer Day. It's National Cream Cheese Brownie Day. It's National Umbrella Day. And it's National Football Hangover Day. Yes, it is. Super Bowl last night. And yeah, a lot of people want this as a national day off because people party too much on the Super Bowl. So National Football Hangover Day. Those are your days to celebrate. Let's go ahead and hear from some of our sponsors like Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Sweethearts Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is the perfect gift for your Valentine. This sweet rosé offers strawberry and candied fruit aromas and juicy, ripe fruit flavors, and it's packaged in a 500 milliliter heart-shaped bottle with a clear Valentine's label. Sweethearts Rosé is a unique, classy Valentine's gift that will be appreciated by anyone who likes a sweet rosé. Sweethearts Rosé is available in very limited quantities and only at Tassel Ridge Winery.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, a big thanks to all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, the Morning Wake Up, brought to us by Brothers Market in Sigourney. We're broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. And a good morning to you. Let's do some things you need to know. Whoa. Things you need to know. Well, let's go to Florida. Ron DeSantis' wife, Governor Ron DeSantis' wife, Casey, is considering a run for the governor's job in Florida. Ron has hit the term limit and can't run again. I guess I didn't realize there was a term limit for being governor in Florida. So Ron's wife looking to continue the family stronghold on the governorship of Florida. How about Taco Bell? The head of Taco Bell says their goal is to make the company 100% cashless, only digital sales. New World Order. New World Order. Taco Bell. Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, of course, they weren't nearly good enough to get into the Super Bowl, but the Jaguars owner was rich enough to get to the Super Bowl in his mega yacht yesterday. The owner pulled into town with his new $360 million mega yacht, which decorated the New Orleans waterfront. It was a 400-foot vessel, fitting up to 12 guests, 9 cabinets, and can house at least 36 crew members and a captain. Had, let's see here, 3 pools on it, across 6 decks, 4 fireplaces, 2 fire pits, a spa, a gym, a basketball and pickleball court, helipad, dance floor. This is a yacht that has all this stuff. That's how rich the owners of football teams are. You know, we were talking... I'm going to go on my soapbox here for a minute. We were talking recently, I think the question of the day was, are athletes overpaid? They aren't. This shows it. If athletes, the people that are providing the athleticism and the entertainment on the field and on the court, if they're not getting paid, it's just the rich owners getting richer. $360 million mega yacht for the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're not even a good team. So yeah, it's ridiculous. Professional sports money is ridiculous, but so you might as well divvy it up to the players. Let's see here. Former Pittsburgh, speaking of an athlete that needs money, former Pittsburgh Steelers star Antonio Brown says that he earned $100 million during his playing days. The thing is, now that his playing days, I think, are over, he has blown all of his money and he has filed for bankruptcy. Come on, man. Come on, Antonio. You can do better than that. Former Chicago Bears head coach Dick Jauron has died after a brief illness. He was 74 years old. Jauron spent 36 years in the NFL, 8 as a player, 28 as a coach. Served as the Bears head coach from 1993 to 2003. Dick Jauron, formerly of the Chicago Bears. Kelsea Ballerini, country singer Kelsea Ballerini, doing a concert on Thursday night in Buffalo, but after only 5 songs, she had to leave the stage due to illness. So best wishes to Kelsea Ballerini. Hope she feels better. In sports, Shohei Ohtani's ex-interpreter, who stole $17 million from the Dodgers star, sentenced to 57 months in jail. You can't do that. Kris Jenner, speaking of ridiculously rich people, and rich for no reason, Kris Jenner has listed her Los Angeles home, featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, for $13.5 million. A reality star selling her house for $13.5 million. That is crazy. New York City shutting down its live poultry markets. Why did I do a turkey noise for poultry? Friday after multiple cases of bird flu were detected. So the birds with the flu, poultry markets, New York City shut down. Dog show, Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is going back for its 149th year, and they're going to be at Madison Square Garden for the first time in a few years. So the dog show at the Garden. And then finally, in things you need to know, a controversial 9-hour-long Netflix documentary about Prince will not be released by the streaming service and may never see the light of day. The Prince estate reportedly unhappy with how Prince was portrayed in the documentary. So if you're a fan of the singer, the R.I.P., rest in peace for Prince, his documentary that was scheduled to go on Netflix, not going to happen. Shall we go to the impossible? Today's impossible question. 1% of Americans surveyed say they usually do this in under a minute. What are we talking about? 1% of Americans surveyed say that they usually do this in under a minute. Any suggestions on that? Let's look at the comments on the Facebook Live videos. Dan, Patrick, Carson, Sandy, Amber, Pat, Sherry, Dixie, Jackie, Sherry, Cindy, Nancy, Patrick. Patrick, you've got that 360 million mega yacht? Nice. Impossible question. 1% of Americans surveyed say they usually do this in under a minute. What are we talking about? It is fall asleep. 1% of Americans can fall asleep in under 1 minute. That's not me, that's for sure. I take a little while to get to sleep.
That is weird.
Let's get to the weird. Speaking of sleep, are you waking up at 3 a.m.? That is the question. I have been recently. So this is weird. If your body has decided that 3 a.m. is the perfect time to wake up every night, you're not alone. And apparently there's a reason for it. According to a sleep psychologist, 2 major health culprits could be behind your waking up at 3 a.m. Blood sugar crashes and cortisol spikes. When blood sugar drops too low overnight, your body freaks out, releases stress hormones, and you're awake. Maybe waking up sweating and anxious. And then there's also what they call the dawn phenomenon, where your body naturally raises blood sugar in the early hours, which is fine unless you've got insulin resistance or diabetes. In that case, your body overreacts, sending your sleep schedule right out the window. So those might be the reasons that you're waking up at 3 a.m. Just something to think. I've been waking up because I need to go to the bathroom at 3 a.m. Too much information? Let's see your bad news for donut lovers. About 2 million pastries, including several Dunkin' products, have been yanked from shelves due to potential listeria contamination. I hate it when that happens. The recall, first issued January 7th and recently upgraded to a Class 2 warning, affects baked goods from FGF Brands, a wholesaler supplying stores across the U.S. and Canada. So, donuts, some pastries being pulled from the shelves. Let's go to Mr. Rogers. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Did you know, I did not know this until reading this. For years, rumors have circulated that Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers, the soft-spoken host of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood back in the day, there were rumors that he had a secret past as a deadly military sniper with tattoos hidden under his long sleeves. Now, it sounds dramatic, but here is the truth. Mr. Rogers never served in the military, so those rumors are not true. Official records confirmed Rogers was classified as fit for duty back in 1948, but was later deemed unfit after a physical exam in 1950. So Mr. Rogers was not a deadly military sniper, nor did he have... I guess that doesn't really confirm the tattoo rumor, but Yeah, not in the military. At least that's what the military says. Could be a cover-up. And then finally in the weird today, let's go to Kentucky. During Kentucky's blowout win over South Carolina in college basketball, one player managed to land himself a technical foul, not because of trash talking or excessive celebration, but for pretending to shoot an opponent in the head with a finger gun. Yeah, the sophomore forward who transferred in the offseason was having a really good game, dropping 15 points coming off of the bench. After hitting a three-pointer, he pulled out the old finger pistol, aimed it directly at the opponent's head, and got the technical foul. So yeah, you can't fake shoot your opponent. You get a technical. And yes, that was Poopy meowing in the background. Shall we go to the files of law and disorder? In the disorder, let's go to Houston. Texas man suing 6 Houston cops, accusing them of a brutal attack during a routine traffic stop that left him battered, tased, and dragged across a neighbor's yard. The 47-year-old, who has multiple disabilities, including PTSD and hearing impairments, was pulled over just a block from home after a quick trip to a convenience store with his legally blind nephew. So this was quite the duo, evidently. Things escalated quickly after being told he was under arrest over a supposed license issue and registration issue. He asked to speak with a supervisor. That request was denied. Instead, backup was called, and when more officers arrived, they allegedly tackled him, kicked him, and repeatedly tased him, despite him showing no resistance. So I'm sure this is going to end up in court and be messy. Charges later dropped. The damage was done, though. Lawsuit now seeking damages for the physical and emotional trauma, as well as accountability for what the man describes as a brutal case of police misconduct. That going on in Houston, Texas. Let's go ahead and do something that might make you smile.
Something that makes you smile.
Something to make you smile, brought to us by Dr. Stacy Freeze at Lifetime Dental Solutions in Sigourney. It's a new year. It's a new you. Start your year with confidence. LifetimeDentalSolutions.com. See Dr. Stacy Freeze at Lifetime Dental Solutions in Sigourney. Well, how about this for a smiling? This is kind of a complicated story, so I'm just going to give you the basic facts, and you can read the rest of it when the story goes up at 7:45 this morning. 10 years ago, a woman boarded a flight to D.C. and had no idea that she was about to meet her future husband. So there you go. There's the foundation of the story. Now, he stumbled his way into his seat next to her, accidentally elbowing her, and then over-apologized, sparking a conversation that lasted until their layover. Something felt different when they parted ways, so she handed him her business card, and their whole little love story. Now, one of them got sick, the other one stayed by their bedside. Oh, it'll tug at your heart. Something that'll make you smile, make you feel good. Read that story. It'll come up at 7:45. Brought to us by Lifetime Dental Solutions, something to make you smile. Let's go to the duh.
Duh.
Oh, some duh, folks. Vacationing in Florida, just when you thought it was safe to relax on a beach in Florida, comes another unbelievable headline. 71-year-old New York tourist, just trying to catch some sun in Daytona Beach, had the worst vacation surprise when an 84-year-old driver casually ran over his head with a Chevy pickup. Yeah. According to police, the 84-year-old driver was pulling out of a parking spot when she somehow didn't notice, the 71-year-old human being sitting in the beach chair directly behind her. Whoops. The truck's rear tire, the actual tire, rolled right over the woman's head before the driver, utterly unaware of her little accident, started to drive away. So this person backed up over a person's head. The victim miraculously survived and is in stable condition at the hospital, though police aren't giving all the details on how exactly one person lives through such an ordeal. Apparently in Florida, someone running over someone else's skull with a truck is just another day at the beach.
Duh. Yeah.
You got to look behind you. You got to use your little backup camera thing, or at least your rear view mirror. Look behind you, people. And also, maybe another lesson here is don't put your beach chair directly behind a vehicle. That could be something too. Top money-earning movies at the box office from over the weekend. Dog Man is your number one movie. Again, brought in $13.7 million. Heart Eyes, I think that's a new horror movie, brought in $8.5 million. Love Hurts at number 3 with $5.8 million. And then everything after that, under $4 million. So not a whole lot of money at the box office this weekend. Number 4 was Mufasa. Companion at 5, One of Them Days, Becoming Led Zeppelin, Flight Risk, Sonic the Hedgehog, Moana 2, your top 10 money-making movies. Let's take one last look at our forecast for today. Brought to us by the Garden Gate. Increasing clouds today, a high of 33. Maybe some snow coming up tonight. Definitely some snow on Wednesday. Make sure you get into Garden Gate for Valentine's Day. Get your orders in. That's coming up on Friday with Valentine's Day. Again, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for being our studio sponsor. Coming up, let's take a look at the video schedule for today. We've got, let's see here. In remembrance of at 8 a.m., we have got Successful Farming at 5:30. We've got Real Talk with Pastor Aaron Fleming and myself at 6:30. Card Subject Change, talking about pro wrestling, coming up at 7 p.m. And, of course, we'll have live basketball for you as Pekin is at English Valleys tonight for a girl-boy basketball doubleheader. We'll go on live shortly before 6. So a little bit something for everybody tonight and today here on Steve Shetler Media. Of course, later on, we'll put up our polls for the athlete and team of the week. So yeah, literally something for everyone coming up on Steve Shetler Media today. All right, appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all of our sponsors. We'll do it again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.